Good day everyone, I am Cassandra Granado, here to present my Maker Faire project. The output that I created is called a moon jar lamp, as it has stars and moon-shaped designs with a light that fills up the inside of the jar, which creates a bright silhouette of the moon and star figures. As I was searching for inspirations in Google and Pinterest, I saw a jar that was constructed as a lamp, of which contains strings of lights that makes it appear look so bright and appealing. That's where I got the idea of making a jar lamp, but I thought of adding a few things for my layout to indulge my creativity and develop a lovable design. The moon jar lamp isn't actually a necessary object, but it can be used as a display and could be somewhat fun to keep. Why not have a battery-powered and self-customized lamp instead of using ordinary and electricity-fueled lamps? Jar lamps are portable depending on their size and allows anyone to carry them in various places, which means it would be easy to access this type of lamp because it is handy. The design is quite simple and isn't needed for such items that are unfamiliar or confusing to work on. First essential item that is necessary for the project is the jar. Next, I use an old folder, purple colored paper, pencil, and cutter, as these things are needed to create the cutouts. Then, I also used fairy lights, which were the main material of the product because it requires light for it to be considered as a lamp. Afterwards, I got some batteries in order to power up the light and the fairy lights. Some of the materials I used are recycled ones, so there weren't any wasted stuffs, and it is better because it reduces the number of products being thrown away that still has purpose. Creating the moon jar lamp isn't difficult and time-consuming. The progress of constructing it is uncomplicated. The first step you'll have to do is gather all the required materials for this project. Get a paper and measure the length of the jar you'll be using to get the exact proportion of the paper outline. Then, grab a pencil and start drawing shapes of moons and stars in any sizes you prefer. Next, make a cutout of the figures you drew by tracing them with a cutter. After that, stick the two ends of the paper and put it inside the jar, thus making an enclosed appearance inside. The lights that you'll be using can be optional as long as it can fit inside the jar. It isn't obligatory to use fairy lights or battery-powered ones as the specific light that is going to be used for the project, but I chose to use one because I perceived in my own opinion that it is better and convenient. That is the conclusion of my Maker Faire project. I hope that you liked it and thank you for listening.